What's up, my YouTube friends? Hey, it's Brian, and this is the final on our buddy build that we're doing with our friend Dylan over at NYS Modeling. We had finished up yesterday on Monday, and we talked a little bit, and he said he wanted to do a couple little editing things to his video, so we decided to go ahead and do it today on Tuesday. And our deadline that we had given ourselves was going to be my birthday, October 22nd, and I think we came in just under the wire. We have a little bit of free time left, which is great because we have so much other stuff going on right now, both on the bench and out off the bench. So that it is what it is. It's the month of October. The weather's getting nice here in Arizona. Folks are coming into town to visit, and we have big plans ahead for Mrs. BG and I. So enough of that. Let's get on to what we did. We worked on the Baldwin-Motion. My brain isn't braining. This is a kit we worked with here, the Baldwin-Motion 1969 Corvette in 1/25th scale. This was it was a fun kit. I mean, I already talked about doing one of these before. It was a Roadster version. I had a blast building that one. I was looking forward to doing this one again, and I was not disappointed. And according to our friend James over at the Stash Project, he's probably going to be getting one of these for himself because apparently we're an influencer now. Yay! So I really like the color that we had on the box right here, so we wanted to go with that. And we got pretty close. It's not spot on, but I don't mind because this turned out so well. A couple little things we did differently. We added on some redline tires from AMT Parts Pack. Those tires have two different sizes in there. There's big and littles. And I used the larger size for this guy here because it really helped fill the wheel wells. Everything looks really cool, and I think we did a good job doing that. Second thing we did was we stripped off the chrome off the wheels and then painted them German gray, and then went back over the center caps with a little bit of Tamiya chrome silver, and then just hit the beads with some Sharpie. I had intended to do the beads with some Molto pen, but that's just a little too flowy, I guess is the best way to say that. And I was a little leery about being able to get that where I wanted it to be and leave it there. Plus all the fidgeting we're going to be doing, getting the wheels on the car and all that kind of stuff. So we just went with the old standby, some Sharpie. I don't mind the look. I like it. It's not bad at all because as I recall on these Torque Thrust 2, what was it called? I think was it the D series, the ones that had like the raw metal look on the center mags. As I recall, the machine lip around there wasn't very glossy. It was just a machine lip. It wasn't polished aluminum or chrome or like that. So I think the Sharpie is doing its job and helping us out there. I like how it looks. One thing we did not notice during the entire build until final assembly was our A-pillar was squished. A little bit squished, so we did some correcting the best we could without cracking the clear coat or the paint or anything like that, and then tacked it to the window the best we could. That was a mistake on my part. That's something I didn't notice while we were doing the build-up and everything. I don't know when it happened, if it was there all along or something happened to it when I wasn't watching it. I don't remember sitting on it, so at least I don't have a dent in my bottom in the shape of that. So not sure when that happened. Oh, another thing we did a little bit of panel liner, some of the black panel liner down here on the scoop. It was too late to drill that out and kind of hog it out or whatever. So I thought, a little panel line in there, not a bad idea. I do like how that looks. Gives a little bit of a shadowy definition type of thing going on there. I really like that. Love the side pipes. I think these Corvettes should always have side pipes on them, no matter what edition they are. But this particular body style looks amazing with side pipes. Love it. Let's swing around to the back side here. Now we did use the kit decals. The lighting isn't showing this right now because I'm really good with my lighting. But there are some issues with the decals, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Let's go around to the back side here. Here is our filter cap that we added on there. I like how it stands up a little bit because I believe that's how that would be. It would stand up kind of low on the proud side, so that when you're doing your filling on that, it wouldn't be recessed or anything. So We use the kit supplied decal for the license plate, California plates that say SS427. Yeah, I don't know Camaros being Corvettes being SS's, so that's kind of a conundrum there. But you can see a little bit of issue we had with our decal back here. These are old, and they are brittle, very brittle. As a matter of fact, there was a little spot up here on the top of the rear deck that I was holding the model while I was fitting up the wheels and everything, and a chunk of decal actually came off on my fingertip. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. I didn't have any glue on my fingertip or anything. It just decided to come off. So I was mega happy about that. But we're going to just hit it with some touch-up. We did hit it with some touch-up paint and filled in that spot a little bit. And then I'll probably have to go along this edge here and do just a little bit of touch-up work along that also. But hey, old decals, they are what they are. We saw our buddy Revell over the weekend. He was hosting a build session. Hi Revell, how you doing? And oh my God, his kid Ryan is an absolute treasure. I hope he shows up in his videos more in the future. Anyway, I digress. Revell gave me a couple more sheets of decals for this kit, and if they get worse over time, since it's laying on a 2K clear and I didn't clear over the top of them, I can probably scrape them off or somehow, and then reapply some better, newer, gooder decals, or maybe I can just roll the dice and put decals over these and see how that goes. Who knows? There's always an option for that. The interior, I'm glad I did some close-up shots on that in the last video, because there ain't no way we're going to see that. As you can tell, it's a black hole. Light goes in but doesn't come out. And then let's show you the underside, and then we'll go on to the engine. Okay, so oh, by the way, the pinned mirrors, what do you think? I think they went on there really, really nice. I already saved my tuchus once, because this morning when I was doing some last minute stuff on the car, I bumped the driver's side mirror, and I held my breath for that 1 second, and I was like, oh, the mirror didn't come off. I've already saved my tuchus once with pinned mirrors, so I'm a fan of that from now on. And now we'll be using the other end of Mr. BG here to open the hood. I know we didn't get to the bottom of the car yet. I'm all over the place today, so let's pop that open there a little bit, and then we'll just do a rotate. A little bit of German gray on the inside there. The chrome is a little on the old side, but hey, you know what? That adds to the authenticity of the age of the vehicle. Yep, you can see our aluminum radiator stuck up there. That looks pretty good. And our brake booster, which I did in titanium gold. I thought that would look kind of nice. And yeah, overall, really nicely done engine compartment. I've always liked how these models do their engine compartments. And let's take at the bottom now, as I promised. We got our side pipes on there. We got the connector pipes from the manifolds to the side pipes. Those we had to do a little bit of extra bending on those in order to get them to match up perfectly, but was not an issue at all. And we did have to do a slight cheat, because we did not notice this, but when we built up our front suspension on the passenger side, the bit of the vertical bit of the front suspension that has the pin on there, I don't know if it was molded on there weird or what, but it seemed like it was bent out a little bit. So it was putting the wheel at a lower stance than the rest of the car, so it was a little bit tippy. So we fixed that by shaving off the mounting pin, gluing a disc on the back side of the wheel, filing everything down so that it was nice and flush, and then just gluing it in place. Yeah, it's a cheat, but you know what? Sometimes you got to do it, and it's a lot better than ripping everything apart and trying to re-glue everything. I think we're going to be okay. All right, cool. So this is getting a little long in the tooth here, so I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I sure did. I know that Dylan did also, and he rocketed through his as fast as he could. And I'm an old man now. I cannot build that fast anymore, I guess. But we had a lot of fun, and we are looking forward to doing another build with him again this time next year. So tune in for that. Everybody, but, you know, watch videos in the meantime. But everybody have a great rest of your week. We'll talk to you a little bit later on. Bye now.